Welcome to our channel. Please like and subscribe. What is friction? The force that controls everything you touch. Right now, without moving, without thinking about it, you are being controlled, not by something obvious, not by something you can see clearly, but by a force that exists in every step you take, every object you hold, every movement you make. Friction, the invisible force that both stops you and allows you to move. And once you truly understand it, you begin to see it everywhere. Let's slow this down and take a closer look. What is friction, really? At its simplest, friction is the force that resists motion. When two surfaces touch, they are not perfectly smooth, even if they look smooth. On a microscopic level, they are rough, tiny peaks, tiny valleys, and when those surfaces slide against each other, they catch, they resist. That resistance is friction. But here's where it gets interesting. Without friction, you couldn't walk. Think about that. When your foot pushes against the ground, friction pushes back. That push is what moves you forward. No friction, no walking, you would just slide helplessly. Now imagine holding something, a phone, a glass, anything. You think you're gripping it, but really, friction is doing the work. Without friction, it would slip right out of your hand. You wouldn't be able to hold anything. So friction doesn't just stop motion, it makes control possible. There are different types of friction. Let's explore them slowly. First, static friction. This is the friction that keeps things still. It resists the start of motion, like when you try to push a heavy object and it doesn't move at first. That resistance is static friction. It's strong, but only up to a point. Push harder, and suddenly, the object moves. That sudden shift feels familiar. Now we move to kinetic friction. This is the friction that acts during motion. Once something is already sliding, this friction takes over. It's usually weaker, but constant. It slows things down, bit by bit. Now, imagine air. You can't see it, but it creates friction too. This is called drag. As you move, air resists you. The faster you go, the stronger that resistance becomes. That's why cars, planes, and athletes care about aerodynamics. Reducing friction means moving faster, but friction also creates heat. Every time surfaces rub together, energy is transformed into warmth. Rub your hands together. Feel that heat. That's friction in action. Now, think deeper. Friction is constantly taking energy, turning motion into heat, which means nothing moves forever. Everything slows down. Eventually, friction is one of the reasons perpetual motion machines can't exist. Energy is always lost, always dissipated. Now imagine a world without friction. You wake up, try to stand, and immediately slide. You try to grab something, it slips away. Cars can't stop, shoes don't grip, nothing stays in place. It would be chaos. Friction creates stability. It gives the world structure, but too much friction can be a problem too. Machines wear down, parts heat up, energy is wasted. So engineers spend their time trying to control friction, not eliminate it. Control it. That's why we use oil, lubricants, polished surfaces to reduce unnecessary friction while keeping what we need. Because friction is a balance. Too little, and nothing works too much, and everything breaks down. And here's something subtle. Friction is the reason you feel connected to the world. When you touch something, that resistance is what tells your brain, this is real. Without it, everything would feel distant, ungraspable, almost unreal. So friction is not just physics, it's experience, it's interaction, it's control. And now, as you sit there, notice it, the friction between you and your chair, between your feet and the floor, between your fingers and whatever you're holding. It's always there, quiet, constant, invisible, but shaping every moment. And once you start noticing it, you realize this force you never think about has been guiding your movements, your actions, your entire life. And as you sit here, still, aware, you might begin to wonder what other invisible forces are shaping your world right now without you even noticing. That was excellent. Please like and subscribe for daily lessons. See you next time.